Hey guys, me and the boys are headed down here to feed and water the chicks that we got. We've been really slacking on these videos here lately. I haven't even showed you the chicks, and they're already like 5 weeks old. As you can see, we had a skid steer come in and backfill some dirt around the house. They got the dirt down here across the creek and didn't realize it, but down there where we got the dirt, the farmers that farm this field over here, they dumped a whole bunch of rotten beans down there, apparently on my piece of property, and the dirt covered up those beans. Well, didn't know it, but they brought all this dirt up here and it smelled like a hog lot. I mean, it stunk bad, and we just wasn't sure what it was. Well, the guy running the skid steer said that he ran into a bunch of rotten beans down there, a big pile of beans that was covered up by the dirt. And when he said that, I automatically knew what that smell was. It was rotten beans. So hopefully that smell goes away, because Kristen does not like that smell. I mean, I don't like it either, but it'll go away. I'm sure it will. Boys are in the chicken coop here. We originally planned on using that building over there with that solar kit for the chicken coop, because I was going to use that solar kit to run a heat lamp at night, but it won't run it long enough. I don't have enough solar panels to fully charge those batteries just in one day. They don't like them flags, boys. Better quit doing that. Our heat lamp went out night before last, and so I had to put some boards over this box to keep all the heat that we could in that box, and keep them somewhat warm. But I think yesterday was the last cold day. It was snowing 2 days ago, and on Tuesday it's going to be almost 80. So that's weird. Hey, don't poke them. Don't poke them. You guys are silly. Whoa. Alright, boys. Let's get these chicks taken care of. Herding them up? Alright, buddy. Watch out. You're going to poke the guy in the... Here. Just watch out. You're going to poke the guy in the face.
I'm cooking them.
Cooking them?
Yeah, I'm cooking them.
Hey, watch out. I'll poke your brother.
No, watch this.
Here. How's it?
What at me? What at me?
What do you do?
Come on, Rooster. You know it. Come on, Rooster, get out here. Come on. Oh. Yeah. I'm getting this. We can kill them and butcher them.
You ready to butcher them?
Yeah.
Bubba had the hardest time realizing that when half of these chicks get old enough to butcher, we're going to have to butcher them so that we can eat them and have our own organic chickens. So finally got over that. Now he's ready to get them butchered. Oh, don't step on her.
Oh, yeah.
So right here we've got a golden comet hen, or a golden comet pullet, and we've got a golden comet Cochrane. Yeah, I'm still learning these chicken names, we're going to call it, but this is probably going to be our dominant rooster, and this is going to be our little egg layer. We've got some buff Orpingtons in here too. They're all males. All the buff Orpingtons are males. Whoa! And we're gonna butcher those male buff Orpingtons.
Dad, when can we butcher them?
Huh?
I'm butchering.
You wanna butcher them?
Yeah.
What are you doing over here by yourself? Huh?
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing over here? What? Dad, you just went behind the box!
Behind the box?
Yeah.
Here, you better shoo it out of there.
Yeah.
What are you doing back there?
What are you doing?
Here, go that way. Go that way, thank you.
Hey, Dad. Daddy.
Here's your flag.
Dad. When can we butcher them?
I don't know yet, bud. It's gonna be probably another month or so before we're ready to butcher.
I want to butcher them today.
No,
Why?
you're not gonna probably be there the day that we butcher them.
Hey.
Whoop. Hey, don't hit them.
I'm gonna get this book off.
Hey, where are you going? Huh? You going in the house? You going to get another flag? Goofball. Bub,
Yes?
you ready to head back up toward the house? We don't have to go in the house, but he's going to find him a flag. What are you doing, Ranger? Hopefully this little guy, big guy, will just protect our chickens. We let him in the chicken coop any chance we get to kind of stay acquainted with the chicks so that he knows not to eat them. But every time I put a chick up to him and it starts flopping, then he wants to get it. So I don't know if he's gonna, I doubt he's just gonna protect them. I'm sure he's gonna probably try to eat them, but as you can see, I've got some fence posts around this little shed here. I'm gonna put some fence in whenever we can get some fence. Bubba's up there at his dinger. My dad built that for him for his Christmas, I think it was. And he shoots that all the way from out of that window up there at the house, which is 100 yards. He shoots that with his 22. It's got a Vortex red dot scope on it, and he is deadly with that red dot and his 22. It's a pretty good combination for a 4-year-old. He can shoot an AR. Just thought I'd throw that out there. He can shoot an AR. He actually shot a jug of water from the window of the house down here by these trees last year. When that was a 223 AR. A lot of things that I want to do and can't really go do them because of this virus. But guys, don't be, I know everybody says don't be discouraged and everything. They definitely don't want you sad and in the dumps because you got to sit at home and do nothing. But believe me, we're all in the same boat and it sucks. And I mean, I wish I had some fencing materials and some lumber and stuff to keep me busy, because I've kind of been standing around at home twiddling our thumbs. And I mowed the whole yard the other day. Didn't really need to. It was the first time I've actually mowed everything. Went and bought us a lawnmower. Found it on Swap Shop and went and bought it and mowed the whole yard with it. Let me tell you, this place is bumpy. But you just have to get creative in these times and try to find stuff to do to keep you busy that isn't terribly boring. What's the matter? You want to go back in there? He wants to go back in there, play with the chicks. What, buddy? Noah wants to go back in there and play with the chicks. Can't open that door? What are you gonna do in there? Here. What are you doing? Mudding. So, tomorrow I've decided we've had some money in our savings account just for concrete. We're gonna pour concrete along the south side of the house up there, and We're gonna wrap it around 10 feet along the east side of the house, and then on that 10 feet, under that concrete pad, we're gonna pour a 5x10 storm shelter. So you won't even see our storm shelter. It'll be under our concrete pad. That'll be a whole nother video when that happens. We've already started digging it. I mean, just me and the boys been playing with shovels, and I got tired of digging, pulled a muscle. That's, I guess digging a hole that size is not for me. That's for a machine. So tomorrow, we're actually gonna use some of that money and go ahead and buy some lumber to put a deck around the house, because I've got to stay busy. I cannot just sit in the house and twiddle my thumbs. Don't climb on that. He's gonna climb up that chicken roost. I built some egg laying boxes, I guess you could call it, up there. It's a little bit high, but when they get bigger, that'll be no problem for them. What's that, a ladder?
Yeah.
You gonna climb up there and lay an egg? Get on up in there and sit down. There aren't any eggs. Our chickies they're not big enough to lay eggs. What kind of dirt bike you riding, bub?
That's quiet. Get back later. I'll get none of it.
Whoa.
Get back there. Get back there.
Old boy's obsessed with dirt bike riding. Does that all day in the house with his scooter. Acts like he's riding a dirt bike. I'm sick and tired of hearing dirt bikes. No? Gee. You gonna make me carry your heavy butt? Yeah. As I was saying, everybody, huh? You gonna be Bubba? In these terrible times, if you guys need somebody to talk to, I can probably line you up with somebody that will talk to you that can really give you some really good advice and lift your spirits in these tough times. So guys, please, if you need help, just ask. We'll find somebody to talk to you. It's not hard to do. I'm not gonna drag this video out real long because it's not a whole lot to video because there's nothing to do. So if you guys would, if you like to see these cute little boys in action, feeding the chicks every day. Oh, golf balls? That's something else we've been doing. We've been hitting golf balls. I'm a golfer. My little boys just love hitting the golf balls around. So that's one other thing that we do. If you guys like this stuff, even just a little bit, please consider subscribing and leave a message down below if you guys need somebody to talk to. We will line that up and get it taken care of, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video. Toodles.